Skylines are more than just buildings. They're symbols of wealth, of technology, of who we are. This is the story of humanity's race to the sky. Did you know? The tallest building in the world today is more than twice the height of the Empire State Building. From New York to Dubai, from Shanghai to Kuala Lumpur, humanity has been locked in a race toward the sky. But why do we keep building skyscrapers taller and taller? Is it about solving real problems, or is it just a symbol of ambition? Let's find out. The story starts in the late 1800s. Cities like New York and Chicago were booming with people. Land was expensive, space was limited. The solution? Build upward. The first steel-frame skyscraper, the home insurance building in Chicago, rose just 42 meters in 1885. Today, that might seem small, but back then, it was revolutionary. Fast forward to the 1930s, and the Empire State Building took things to a new level. At 381 meters, it was the tallest building in the world for nearly 40 years. That's longer than most of today's record holders even last. By the late 20th century, the skyscraper wasn't just about solving space problems anymore. It was about prestige. Take the Petronas Towers in Malaysia. Completed in 1998, they stood at 452 meters, the tallest in the world at the time. But their significance went beyond height. They became a global symbol of Malaysia's growth and ambition. Then came Taipei 101 in Taiwan, standing 508 meters tall, the first building to cross the half-kilometer mark. It wasn't just an office tower, it was an engineering marvel, with a massive tuned mass damper weighing 660 tons to keep it stable during typhoons and earthquakes. These buildings were no longer just practical, they were national icons. By the 2000s, skyscrapers had become a global competition. Shanghai Tower, Lotte World Tower, Guangzhou CTF. Each city wanted the spotlight. But in 2010, one building rewrote the rules. The Burj Khalifa. At 828 meters, it wasn't just the tallest. It was almost absurdly taller than anything before it, over 300 meters taller than the previous record. The Burj has 163 floors, 57 elevators, and required enough aluminum to make 5 Airbus A380. At its peak, workers were pouring concrete in 40-degree heat at night, just to keep it from drying too fast. It was a statement. Dubai wasn't just building a tower, it was putting itself on the map. Thanks for being with us this far into the journey. If you're enjoying this, please take a moment to subscribe to Big Data Factor. And if you're finding it fascinating, a like or even sharing this video goes a long way in helping us bring more real-scale stories to life, where numbers become something you can truly see. Now let's keep climbing. Because skyscrapers aren't just tall for the sake of it. In cities where land is scarce and expensive, building upward is the only way forward. But the tallest towers? They're rarely just practical. They're symbols, proof of ambition, identity, and pride. From New York to Dubai, Shanghai to Kuala Lumpur, every skyline is a flag made of steel and glass. And now, the next chapter in that story rises in Saudi Arabia. Jeddah Tower. Planned to soar over 1 kilometer into the sky, it will be the first building in history to reach the 1 kilometer mark. That's nearly 3 times the height of the Eiffel Tower and almost 200 meters taller than today's record holder, the Burj Khalifa. Inside, it's designed to have more than 160 habitable floors, the world's highest observation deck, and elevators that travel faster than most subway trains. Construction has faced delays, but if completed, Jeddah Tower won't just break records, it will push human engineering into completely uncharted territory. But even Jeddah Tower may not be the final word. Imagine a structure not 1 kilometer high, but 10. A vertical city rising through the clouds. Some call it the Babel Tower of Tokyo. Whether it ever becomes reality or remains just a dream, it forces us to ask, how far can human ambition really go? Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.